everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft. Today is just going to be a pretty chill day, I'm thinking. As you can see, I lost some levels. I don't want to talk about it. So, as you can see since last episode, I did a bit of work on the greenhouse building here. And as you can see, we have our cocoa bean farm, which I will harvest so I can grow some more really quick. Boop. Okay, that's that done for now. So we have this greenhouse building, and I like the look of these moss walls with the dark oak separating them. So there's going to be a door here, and then over here we have this little section of azalea bushes. And as you can see, we're going to have a little basement section down here, which should be pretty cool. Okay, so first things first in the order of objectives today, we're going to dig out this area here to do a little bit of renovation, sort of. We're going to add a tower here for us to put our enchantment table from last episode.
Baby, I'll lose control. I'm running purely on creative juices deep in my soul. No need to worry like I always do, cause I'm on fire. Anticipation for creating never felt so alive. I gotta love the things I do or else I couldn't survive. This burning in my hands is where the productivity thrives. I got no time for breaks, make no mistakes, cause I'm on fire. I'm finally getting some work done, I don't wanna stop. I need to get it all out before I drop. Temperature is rising, expectations getting higher, and I'm peeling off my skin before I realize that I'm on fire. Put me out before I burn out. How could this be the way that things would turn out? What a sick, twisted way for me to burn my ashes before I burn out. Ashes before I burn out. Ashes before I burn out.
Okay, there we go, everything's done. We flattened it all out, there we go. Alright, well, first step in the operations is going to be making this go out this way. So, let's go get those materials. Okay, for now we're just going to start off with this like simple palette. If I need anything else, I'll just cut to it, but we're going to bridge out just a little bit, and then we're going to make a circle of amethyst flooring. Isn't that a yummy sound? I love that sound. So the goal is to fit a bookcase in the middle of this. So we'll just make a circle and we'll expand as needed. Boom. Okay, let's make it a bit fatter. Okay, we got our enchantment table, which we'll put in the center here. And then we're going to do our little... many shelves do we need to finish the, Oh, are we already... Sorry, I forget exactly how this works. I think we already have it maxed. Okay, so plan's gonna be, once I get enough moss and enough amethyst, we're going to finish this off by making these 4 bookshelf corners, like pillars. And then there's gonna be a moss wall on this left and this right side. I said that backwards, I know. And they're gonna go up to a round dome roof. And then there'll be a big amethyst orb floating above the building that will add. So, big plan for today is to find a renewable source of amethyst. So let's get to it. Oh. Okay, I think, especially based on these, this is close enough to my base that these will regrow. Let's expand. Let's finish off the floor here. No. Okay, so, boom. Let's get this going. So, we're going to make pillars at the 4 corners here that are going to kind of look like they're supposed to be like supporting the whole structure. And we're going to have a big dome roof above this whole section. So, this should not be super troublesome. Ah, my foot's itchy. Ah. Okay. No. We have our pillars, and then we'll have to farm some more moss later. Honestly, I'm thinking about not making you guys watch me make the rest of this. So, we'll see how this goes. Okay, it's a couple hours later after I recorded the last episode area, and I kind of figured I should add a little more on. So I was building off camera just to finish up the tower for the enchantment room, and this is the design that I ended up landing on for this part of the building. As you can see, we have our amethyst orb, and let me just take down these little bits that I was using to get up. Okay, so I have the amethyst orb, and then there's a ring of amethyst up right before it that makes this big disc. So from the inside, you can see it looks like this. There's the enchantment table in the middle, the floor of amethyst, and then there's an amethyst roof, and the 2 moss walls on either side. I put lanterns up here to keep the room lit, to keep mobs from spawning. And as you can see, there's water on top of this disc of amethyst, so that way it will drip and it will look almost like it's raining inside. Sorry, just had to adjust my microphone. So it has that like almost rainy effect, and then in here I might want to do something like that on the cocoa bean farm. So other than that, I haven't done too much. I just did some digging to get the deep slate for this. And the amethyst, I just kept going back down and AFKing. So, now that I'm probably going to have to cut the other outro, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye!